So I don't know if I'm gonna vlog that much today. I think I am. I noticed on yesterday's video sometimes I film it like long ways, so it's full screen, but my phone doesn't recognize it for some reason. So I don't know if I just accidentally hit record before I turn it or what, but that's kind of annoying. Kind of have a little bit of headache this morning. I think it's my jaw because I have severe TMJ and it's really hurting this morning. That was my jaw popping if you heard it. It's really painful this morning. But anyway, so Patches has a groom today. We're going to get dropped off about an hour early because my mom has something to do and I didn't want to take the bus because it's so cold outside. Like, it looks really sunny, oddly, for this time of year here. But it looks really sunny, but it's like really, really cold. So, so that kind of bothers my lungs. I took Patches on a walk this morning because he's not going to get to go to his park since he has a groom early and I just don't have time to fit everything in. So I did take him on a good long walk, which is why my lungs are a little frozen now. But anyway, so yeah, so he has a groom. We're getting it dropped off an hour early. I think we're going to go have lunch or something because, you know, it's an hour early and we never really get to work with just the two of us anymore as often as we used to, so it'll be fun just to be out with the two of us because I definitely rely on him a lot more when it's the two of us. Like, of course, I always rely on him, but when it's just the two of us, it just brings it to the next step of, like, I don't have the extra help, and so I really do rely totally on him. So it'll be good for us to work a little. I just gave him a little peanut butter because he won't get any for a while after his groom. It gets stuck in his fur, so after a groom, he always has to wait like 2-3 weeks until I'll give him another one, or even longer. He actually hasn't had a peanut butter Kong in such a long time, but he can't have bones anymore. Silly, because at the vet, they did show me that he broke a tooth on a bone, or at least that's what we think it was from, which I mean, I always thought my dog would not be stupid enough to break a tooth, but since he did break one, thankfully it's not bad, it's just like a chip, so they don't have to do anything. It doesn't hurt him, it doesn't affect him, but I'm not going to give him anymore because obviously I don't want him to, because if he was to fracture it so it went up, then it would be painful and they'd have to pull out the whole tooth. So you don't really want that on a service dog that has to be able to get you things for them to be teethless. Plus it's $800 just to have them pull his tooth out because they have to put him down. Plus that would be painful. Don't want to go there, so he doesn't get bones anymore, so now he'll get a Kong more often than he used to, which it is kind of a bummer because a bone, like, it gave him something to chew on. It was something I could do for him. I really like to be able to get him bones. Kept his teeth white, but I'm probably gonna have to get greenies or something now. So it was a big bummer that he doesn't get bones anymore. A burrito. I'm at Taco Del Mar, my favorite place. And drink. And a good dog. He likes to look out that window. Good boy. Thank you. Good watch me. Thank you. Oh boy. No one will park for me. I honestly could not have done this without this guy. Ever. Just feeling thankful for him. He's a good boy. Good, watch me. Imperfect. He's watching that leaf. It keeps floating around. And so I keep saying leave it, and he does see it move, then he jumps up. Leave it. Watch me. Thank you. He's so funny. Ready? Oh, I should have closed this before I started. I always forget my can't leave that open or it'll spill. That's a good picture. I'm taking it again. He's down on gross floor that dogs walk on. But I really wanted to train a task here because... Good boy. Oh, I drop all of my thumb's not working. There we go. Good boy. Good boy. Chin? Good boy. Okay, off. Oh, I did this the wrong way. Oh well. I'm standing outside like a weirdo vlogging. But I just dropped him off at the groomer. But so sad. He was showing a lot of calming signals. He was excited to be there. He was wagging his tail. He remembered his groomer and wanted to play with her. But he was definitely yawning and then started panting. Poor boy. And then as I walked, he jumps up on the window because they have windows all around it and watches me. It was so sweet and sad. I kept having to say, be dismissed. You can go with her. She's a friend. Be dismissed. But it took him some convincing today. So yeah. I came outside because I didn't want him. I wanted him to think I was leaving. If I do that, then he calms down better. So I went outside, but my mom's not here yet, so I don't know when she's going to be here. So I'm probably just going to hang out here. I don't want to hang out by the vet window or the grooming window because then he'll see me. So when he gets outside, I'll probably just spy on him a little. Yeah, it was really sweet today. He normally doesn't like, although normally I walk out the door and just leave right away. I came in here first because I was like, okay, I can't leave. But then I walked out the door. I normally walk out, and I think that kind of made him think, okay, she's leaving now. So he went back with her. It's just that when you're with a dog 24/7 and you don't have them, both you and the dog kind of go through like, whoa, like, it's good to have a little bit of a break, even though he helps me so much, but you miss them. I'm carrying his vest on my back. So the lighting's actually kind of good in here. I like this jam. Rawhide is so bad for dogs. If you didn't know that, I had a pet dog named Little Bit. It was only 5 pounds, and a little chunk of rawhide got stuck in his throat, and it swelled up, and we thought he was gonna have like surgery or die, because it swells up, and so in their stomach it swells up, which makes them less hungry, which makes them lose weight, and it makes them just not good. So that's my rant on why you should never feed a dog rawhide. Look at this thing. And that's just unhealthy, or like these ones. The problem is now I'm letting him go potty, then we're gonna head into the store. He looks so handsome, and he wasn't mad at today. I'm now doing an update at the end of this video so I can really talk, but he wasn't mad at today, so I'm really excited about that. Because dude was mad. I swear it's the first time he said he's not mad at. So that was really exciting. That's why he got to keep his fur today. It's so fluffy and cute. So come. We're gonna put his vest on after he goes pee. And we're gonna head on into the store. He already saw my mom go in there, so he's getting impatient and wants to go in, but I think we better do our business first. Wait. Watch. Oh, he's got an itch. Wait. Wait. Yo. Goodbye. Watch me. Watch me. So yeah. Yo. Thank you. Yeah, he's doing perfect. Here, whistling. Watch me. Yes, good boy. And he's took off his halsey because I think his nose is a little sore, but he's doing great. So maybe I'll start working him without it. I don't know. Sometimes his collar gets in the way of tasks, which is why I don't like to buckle his thing to his collar. Watch me. But we'll see. Maybe. Who knows? Watch me. Nobody sees. Okay, here. Good boy. Watch me. Good boy. Closer. Thank you. Closer. Heel. Heel. Thank you. down this aisle. Come. Good boy. Look how perfect he's doing without salt and everything. And he's so handsome. Okay, so this is the end of today's vlog. I'm gonna try not to make it long because my phone's at 15%. So he did great at the groomers. I love picking him up. They love working on him because, you know, he's so well behaved. Really. 14%, darn it. Okay, so I only have 14% left. But he's so well behaved that they love working on him, so it's so cute. We went to, after the last clip you saw, we went to Walgreens to do some shopping. I didn't vlog it because we were just doing for what we needed, but I did, on a rare occasion, allow someone to pet him while he was working, which I don't normally do, but he was a nice guy, and he was telling me about his doodle who never calmed down. Well, he's only one, so Patches didn't calm down until 2, so I understand. But he apparently, like, ripped up the whole carpet and stuff. Patches wasn't like that, thank goodness. But, so he was telling me about his golden doodle. So I did allow him to pet him, which it was a rare thing. But it was good training because I got to have Patches sit while he was being pet. And since we never practice it, and I never allow him to be pet while he's working, he never does that. Like, he has to sit for family and friends, but while he's working, he's just never had that. But while I was letting him pet kids came over and wanted to pet him, and since I let someone else, I was just like, okay, we'll just get over with, which it was good training, too, to allow kids to pet him, and he stayed sitting the entire time. But he likes to grab your, like, paw your hand to bring it, like, on his chest where he likes to be pet, which is so funny. And so, thank goodness he just got nail trim, but sometimes he leaves, like, marks on your hands trying to do that, so people think he's scratching them when he's not. He's just trying to move your hand to him. He's trying to leave. You find a leaf. Let me get that. Yeah, don't want to make a mess. So anyway, but he did great. He stayed sitting the whole time, which I was kind of shocked, but kind of not. Like, he's a great dog. He's smart. He does what I say. So I wasn't really shocked that he did. But since we never practiced that, and he loves kids, like, it took so long to get this dog to ignore kids because he loves them so much. I was actually really shocked he didn't at least stand up, because sometimes he'll sit when I tell him, but then he'll stand up and get a little bit excited. But he wasn't excited. He wasn't wagging his tail. So it was really, really good training doing that, since he never does it. I think on my good days, I might allow people to pet him a little more. I don't know, maybe not. It depends. I don't have many good days where I do just allow it. I don't know if I've said this before, I do tell people his name is, I got this whole thing of just biscuits for like $4 or $5. Like, steal. Take it, yeah. I do tell people his name is Sergeant. I don't know that he probably would, I don't know. But if people would say Patches when he was younger, he'd get really, really excited, like more excited than just someone petting him. He'd start wagging his tail, couldn't contain himself. They know my name. So I always tell them his name is Sergeant, because it's not as cute, and people generally, I find, don't pet him as much, or don't keep consistently ask, can I pet your dog? So I tell people his name is Sergeant. That just works for us, so if you want to do that, it's a good idea. Sometimes I know that they probably hear me say Patches, because, you know, when I'm commanding him, I'll say, Patches! Yeah, so he probably, so they've probably heard me say it, but it's one of those things where it's like, if I don't want to tell you, I'm not going to tell you, and they kind of get the picture. Okay, don't use that name. And I think he did, because he kept calling him Sergeant, and then when I left, he's like, I think I did accidentally say Patches, because when I left, he was like, alright, goodbye, dog. So I think he probably heard me say Patches at some point, but whatever. It's one of those things where it's like, it's really none of your business what my dog's name is. Like, you're nice and all, but I don't want you saying my dog's name and getting him hyper either, so... Which he does much better with, I'm not sure. But I also hung up my Christmas lights. I hung up those ones tonight. So I love them. It's Christmas in the city. There's a lot more I was going to say. But he wasn't mad at it all today, she said. Which was really, really impressive. They said he has dry paws. And so to use this paw balm or something. She said, but... Yeah, but he doesn't have, like... he's exhausted. but he didn't have any mats, which was kind of shocking because Doodles mats so easily, which is why he got to keep his hair so cute. But they love working on him because he's such a good boy, and I love watching people handle him. You know, like when people, like the vet, when she handles him, or when people, like the groomer will, you know, look him over before because you sign off what it's going to cost, which it used to be that way. It's kind of weird because I know before they used to do it on, like, if the dog bites, if the dog isn't easy, if the dog's more mad than they thought, you know, stuff like that. So they used to not price it out until the end when they know how the dog's going to do. But now they have you sign it beforehand, but they also know him really well, and he really has gotten excellent for being handled by strangers, you know, groomers, vets, which is good because if, heaven forbid, I was in an ambulance or something, you know, like I was at a store and fainted and someone called the ambulance, he has to be able, you know, to let an ambulance guy handle him because obviously I can't just leave my dog in the store, so it's kind of good at the same time, you know, well, yeah, it's really good for a service dog to be able to be handled by people, but it just makes me really proud of him because he has come so far, and like I said today, I really am proud of him. Oh, he's looking for my medicine, I haven't put it back yet, but I really am proud of him. He gets a little itchy after his groom, but I think it's the shampoo or something they use. But, yeah. And I also get the Dremel tool on his paws because it makes him, let me see. It makes him so close to the wick, but it doesn't clip it so it hurts. It just makes it really close. And it also makes them soft, whereas if you get your dog's nails clipped, it makes them so hard and you have to take them on lots of walks. He's like, what are you doing? You have to take them on lots of walks in order to trim it down. And so we get the Dremel tool. It's like $5 extra, but it's so worth it for him. And then obviously his face is all clean. His ears. God, his ears were so stinky and dirty, but look at them. We were a little worried he had an ear infection because they were so dirty, but now they look really good. So I don't think he does. They're not like red, like ear infection red. So anyway, so yeah, that's my vlog. I'm going to make this short and then 6 minutes long, and I have 8% left. So that's my Christmas setup, and that's my vlog for today. I'm really proud of this boy, how far he's come. We went to lunch today. We went to train at the, you know, at the pet store before his grooming appointment. He had a grooming appointment, and then we had to do errands. A lot of errands, like a few hours worth of errands, because I had to go shopping. He's probably thirsty. We literally just got home, so I actually haven't given him water yet, so I'm going to do that now. But, so yeah, that's why he was panting. It's obviously not stressed, we're at home, but he does have some water, but I don't know when to get him some. But yeah, he's had a really long day today, so I'm going to get him some water. You got some dinner in there too, bud. And so yeah, so that's today's vlog. Please like, comment, subscribe, do all things. We'll see you later. Bye, guys.